Hi guys. Yeah. Welcome to my first ever long video. Sorry about all the yapping. Anyway, in this video, I'm gonna be doing 3 tutorials of. Well, I'm gonna be doing 3 tutorials for 3 ESSA crafts that you can probably do at home, depending on the materials. Anyway, let's get started. First tack, you will need some kind of toy. This one's hand sewn, but it doesn't have to be. A safety pin, 2 magnets, and hot glue, tape, or some other kind of glue. Okay, next I'm going to show off what this craft is. Like that. Makes them able to pick up their toys. You're here to supervise, but we're going to get Lucy because that's who I'm making this craft for next. We got Lucy. She's going to hang out over here, but she'll be off camera. But let's actually get into the craft now. To start, plug in your glue gun and make sure you have parent permission if you are using it, and parent guidance too. I don't know, just be very careful with the glue gun. Next, you're going to take your toy and take a magnet and put glue on one side of it. After that, you're going to put it on the stuffed animal or toy or whatever, wherever you want it to be. And let that dry. Next, we're going to take our safety pin. Make sure you glue. You're going to take your magnet and you're going to glue them together, and make sure that you do it this way. If you put the magnet on this side, it won't go in your ESSA's mouth. So, again, glue it on this side. I'm going to do that now. Okay, one more thing. Make sure your magnets, whichever side you stick them on, that they don't push away from each other. So, for example, this side sticks together. This side is what I would say the side that sticks together compared to this side. But on this one, I think both stick together just fine. So I guess it doesn't really matter. But I'm going to put hot glue on this side, so that way this side sticks, if that makes sense. Hope that wasn't confusing. Okay, now I've let it dry, and I've let it dry, so now you can see they stick together pretty well. So now I'm going to show you how this works with the dogs. Okay, I have Lucy here now. I'm going to take this side of the magnet thing we made and stick it through careful not to poke yourself like I just did. And you're just gonna close it like that. You can adjust it to where their mouth is, and then you take the toy and you can either just put it on their mouth, or you can like set it down and have them pick it up like that. So yeah, that's the first tutorial. Okay, next I'm going to be showing how to make dog bowls such as these. These are all made of felt. I use stiff felt, so that's why they hold up so well. But yeah, let's get into it. Okay, let's get into what you need. First off, scissor warning. So yeah, scissor warning. This is scissor warning. Probably will have text here saying that it's scissor warning. So, you need scissors. You need felt, paper, cardstock, something sturdy that'll hold up. It's the most important part. And hot glue. So, first things first, you need to take your felt or whatever you're using, because this is what the dog bowl is going to be made out of, and you're going to cut it out into whatever shape you want the dog bowl to be. So I'm going to do that. Okay, this is going to be the base shape for whatever your bowl is going to be shaped as. So this one I decided to make a circle. This is going to be the new bowl for the new ESSA. But anyway, as you can see, this bowl I made the shape of a bone. I did kind of trace out what this was going to be, but since this one's just a circle, I did not do that. And then now you need to cut out a strip to go all the way around as the rim of the bowl. I'm going to do mine in pink. Okay. I have my strips cut out now. I did have to make 2. I know that they're not even, but I'm going to cut them later. But next step, be very careful during this part, but you're going to have to glue this around the edge of your bowl. Now, so I use hot glue for this, but you can use whatever you want. I tend to glue the rim around the middle, as you can see here, because then it gives it like kind of a stand, and it's not just this on the floor. But if you want to do it like that, you can do whatever you would like. Yeah. So let's get into that. Okay, finish that. Just another reminder, be very careful with the glue gun. I did get burned. There's no mark or anything, but hot glue that I just had put down from gluing down one of the sides fell onto my hand and burned me. And this is a like full heat one. This is not a cool glue gun. This is like glue gun. So yeah, there's that for you guys. Last thing I do is I just trim this extra edge off, and then I'll level out this side. So let's time lapse it. And that is it for the bowl tutorial. It is really that simple. This probably took 15 minutes to make, maybe at the most. But again, please be careful with the glue gun. I do not want anybody to get burned. I'm still in pain from getting burned on my hand. I know there's literally nothing there, but oh, don't look at that. There's nothing there, because I got burned around right here. No blistering, no nothing, but it hurt so bad. So please be careful. But anyway, here's the finished bowl. So let's go to the next craft. The last craft will be a collar for your ESSA. Here's one that I made. Has a friendly but folks tag, and on the other side I wrote Duke. Don't mind this handwriting, it's bad. And then we also have this one that Lucy is wearing. Yeah. So again, I'm going to be making a collar for the new ESSA. Here are the materials you will need. You will need felt, or something that can fabric whatever you want. I personally use felt. I use felt in almost every craft that I do. I love felt. Anyway, Velcro, if you have it. If you don't, you can also use a safety pin. But I recently found a bit of Velcro, so I'm going to use that. You also need a marker and probably white felt or some other thing for the tag. You also need hot glue. So, let's get into it. Oh, wait, actually one more thing. You also need scissors. I need to look for mine, though. Okay, I found the scissors. So, first thing you're going to do is you have to cut a strip. And however thick you make this strip is also how thick the collar band will be. Because this is, obviously, the band for the collar. Okay, once you have that, you have to measure it around the neck of your ESSA. Though I don't have our new one yet, but she is a pretty similar size to Duke. So, yep. And it fits Duke well. So, that's how I know that this is this size. I don't measure because that's just not the kind of person I am. But this is also my stretchy felt. So if it does need to stretch, it will. But anyway, the next step is to cut a piece of Velcro to stick on so that the collar, well, sticks on. So I'm gonna hot glue this. Be right back. Give me literally 1 second. I'm back. So, we have hot glued the collar, or the Velcro, onto the collar, like so. And I also cut out this tag for the collar. I cannot write the name of this ESSA on here yet because we haven't name revealed at this point. Name revealed the ESSA at this point. So I will do that later off camera. But the next step will be to hot glue it, or the next step after writing the name would be to hot glue. I can't do that though because I have to write the name, so just pretend. Pretend I hot glued that on there. And that is the end of that tutorial. Super easy, super simple. You can also add designs on the collar and do whatever you want. I will probably do that later, but yeah. That is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Bye guys. I hope to make more long videos soon. See you guys in the next one. See you guys.